look at North Yorkshire moors, 50 centimetres. What's that in old money? Nearly 2 feet.
Many villages are cut off and police are advising people not to travel unless absolutely necessary.
These two lorries hit each other in icy conditions last night, and there are similar scenes right up and down the A1 throughout the north.
The big freeze is back, and it's earlier and more severe than anyone expected, with record low temperatures and the deepest December snow since 1981. Now, one of the areas that's borne the brunt of the snow is here in North Yorkshire. So what's it like to live in a community that can find itself completely cut off when the snow comes? We eventually arrive in the picturesque village of church houses in Farndale, a small community with a big snow problem. The village pub, normally full of tourists, now plays host to a handful of locals prepared to venture out.
It's never let up, has it? Never let up properly. So it started, really. It started a month soon, and what it's far too soon for this depth of snow, really.
It just makes everyone's life a little bit more difficult, doesn't it, really? Feeding animals is difficult, especially if you aren't expecting the snow to be as bad as this. I've never seen it as bad in November.
Functions that should have taken place, they've all been cancelled. You know, Domino's match should be this Thursday, but that won't be happening, so it all changes.
It's just before 6 o'clock in the morning, and the snowplough driven by local farmer Dennis Wilson opens up the valley. Without him, the roads would be impassable.
Well, the valley's about 11 miles long, and 11 miles long it's Farndale, and there's a road up each side and then some cross over, and so I cover a fair lot of miles, and I might have to go twice today, so just to plough on it to widen out with it more. Bad time for us farmers when it comes this time of year, November time. It's going to be a long winter.
At the highest point on the road, the snow is several feet deep, and 2 other snowploughs are working to cut a channel through the drifts.
My granddad's told me stories about it being like this before, back in the day, with him, and when they just had a grey Fergie and a little loader on it, and it would take them a week to dig as far as we could go in a day. But no, it's worse I've known it.
We've been out following the snowplough since before 6 o'clock this morning, and the roads in places are completely impassable. And it's clear that without the snowploughs, entire communities along this valley would be cut off. We head up the valley, but on the way we bump into Dennis's cousin Ken, whose tractor has broken down, blocking the road.
Well, I don't know. I think it'll be diesel that's frozen diesel.
So how are the conditions affecting you at the moment then?
Not very good, is it?
As he brings up a Land Rover to tow out the tractor, things nearly go wrong.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're off into Land Rover, you're off into thing.
I suppose a lot of people would think that farmers would be used to this kind of weather and you'd take it in your stride.
Well, it's more than normal. We don't mind a bit, but this is exceptional, really. You know, there's best part of 2 foot.
A few minutes later, the tractor is dragged away and we can continue our journey up the valley. We're on our way to meet a farmer who we're told is having real problems with the snow. John Weldon has over 400 animals to care for. All of them need feeding, and his all-terrain vehicle is making hard work of it.
Yeah, we're struggling here.
John lives alone, and although he gets help from others in Farndale, the snow is putting strain on him.
Yeah, I tell the chap one day, the easiest way to do this is to keep your bottom clean.
Keep your bottom clean?
I meant bottom up there, and they thought I meant his bottom. He looked at me, but I got the biggest black look.
When you saw this snow arrive, what went through your mind?
I laughed because we got some people comes from out of towns in the countryside, think it's so lovely for a day or two, and then the morning they can't get to shops to get the shopping.
And what do you think of that?
Well, I laugh because I stuck up for a month in advance. I have plenty of food in the house for a month. I think that's about do. That's about feed them with that.
Yeah, good.
For now.
This one is a bit keen. Is it so bad yet that you've not really been able to get out and about?
Well, it may sound silly to you, but I don't like going out even if you can get out. It'll be 6 months since I've been out.
What, off the farm?
Yeah.
You're joking?
No, I just like being here. I leave it to go dominoing at night, but actually for a day out, I don't go out for days out.
But the snow isn't just an inconvenience to John, it's actually causing him real problems.
We brought these sheep down for shelter into this shed, and that was about, well, it would be early, it'd be about 5 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And then I got a telephone call at about 12 o'clock. They said that the shed roof had fallen in.
Oh, right.
And came down and we rescued, rescued 3 sheep.
John has nowhere else to move the sheep as his barn is already full, so he has no choice but to leave them in this precarious situation.
As we found out now, last night there's another lump coming in, and I was just going to warn you, just be a bit careful because there's a lot of weight on this.
I was going to say, you've got to ask the question, how much snow's still up there waiting to come down?
Yeah, it's a lot there, that's bending heavy. I was just a bit worried that some more may be going to collapse.
Stand near the edge, I think. One animal has been badly injured by the collapsed roof.
It can't get onto its back feet. It was across here, was one of the spars, it was across the middle at back here. I've known them be like that for 3 weeks and then get up and walk away. If it's starting to suffer, I'll have to get the knacker man in to put it to sleep, destroyed. But as long as it's alive, I'll give it a chance. But they get to a stage where it's cruel to keep them alive.
For those who live in Farndale, the snow brings exquisite beauty, but also poses tremendous challenges. To get through it, the close-knit community pulls even tighter together, but that's the only way to survive in a place where the outside world seems a million miles away. When you come to remote locations, you expect that people can deal with bad weather, and on the whole they do. But this has really taken some people here by surprise.